All right, what's going on, people? It's an early Sunday morning. I've been at it already, but I decided to take a break and, of course, come to the range this morning. I decided to have some fun. Been working my ass off, so I figured it's time to have some Scotty 2, MF, and Hottie to have some fun, and that's what we're gonna do. It was really crazy. I was in my container today, messing around. I found two guns, and I wish I would have found a third gun. I found this one's. This is a salvage HMR 17, and it's a bolt action gun. Remember, I said in one of my videos, I said I had a few bolt action guns. I really didn't know what I had, but I have this one, and that's a 17 bullet. And I'll show you the comparison of these bullets. This is that bullet that goes with this gun. It looks like a little BB on top of it. The grain on it on top of it is it's a 17 HMR bullet. Thing does like 2,500 feet per second. It's moving, man. It's a fast bullet, and that's the bullet I have for that. Unfortunately, I have a Rossi 22 Magnum. Rossi's guns are notorious for this. I just shot one magazine, and one of the cartridges got caught in the barrel. It's stuck, and it happened at 22. I have an RM 22. The one that I put the stock on it, I shot 400, 500 times, and then one day it just decided to get a bullet stuck in the chamber, so I'll have to get that out of there. I was just messing around with that one. That's the first gun I messed around with, and that's the first thing that happened. So I don't know if it's because these guns are all new. They're all new. I've hardly even shot any of them. So this gun I've never shot. That 22 WHMR 22 I've never shot. That's the bullet for this gun. It's a 22 Magnum round. WMR, I think that's what you call it. But anyway, yeah, WMR is what you call it. This thing does 1,800 feet per second. And then you have this a regular 22 LR. This is a regular 22 long rifle, which I have millions of these things. They're the cheapest one. These 17s are expensive. They're not cheap. I don't even have a lot of those. I might have 300 of those in this box. So I'm not going to shoot this one a lot because I don't have a lot of bullets for it. The Magnum, I do have a whole gun bullet case or bullet holder, bullet box, whatever, of these. So I have a pretty good amount of these. And then I have shorts. These are shorts. I got a revolver. I think I'm going to shoot these. I think these are so cool. Look how little they are. They're called shorts. I don't know how many feet these go per second, but I'm sure it's not very fast because they're not very big bullets. But anyway, I'm going to shoot this thing. It's got a pretty big ass scope on it. Pretty cool gun. I can't remember where I bought this one at. I think I got it at a Sportsman Warehouse a couple years ago. I think I got it on sale. I think it was like $189, something like that. It was pretty cheap, so I jumped on it. It's not a bad looking gun. Like I said, I'm not a bolt action guy. It's been a while since I've shot one. And the bolt action I did shoot, I think it was like a 30-30. It was a big caliber bolt action gun. I tell you what, that WHMR, WMR 22 Magnum is that thing feels like a freaking gun. That thing has a kick to it. I mean, it's for a 22, it sounds like more of like a gun. So, but let's put a magazine in this thing, and let's see how she shoots. Like I said, hopefully there won't be any problems with this one. Like I said, salvage is they're pretty reliable guns. I mean, I've not had a problem out of any salvage gun I've shot so far. I mean, this scope, I don't know if it's really sighted in. Like I said, it's been on there for a while, and I can see pretty clear on it. Man, that bullet's moving. I pulled the trigger and I saw it hit the dirt. Definitely needs to be sighted in because I'm not hitting nowhere near that target. I mean, I got it pretty much right on it. It looks like it's hitting low. So that's going to be the thing for these next couple of days, to try to get these guns sighted in. I mean, because this scope is really nice. I can see the target very easily. It's a pretty sweet shooting gun, man. We can get this scope sighted in, and might be in business. Might be in business for sure. I moved it out a little bit. It was so target was like I could reach out and touch it. That's how close it was to me. So I think that was part of the problem right there. I moved it out a little bit. So let's put another magazine in and see how she shoots at this one. And like I said, it might be a day that I'll have to come down here and spend some hours. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big scope sighting in kind of guy. This gun is stiff. Like I said, it's brand new. Brand new. Well, let's get this magazine out. It doesn't want to come in and it doesn't want to go out. Alright, well, look like we got some more maintenance to do. This one is definitely jammed in there. You can see it's not going to feed. Alright, we're going to set that one down. And now we're down to the old faithful Savage 64. I brought that one up there just to play around. I do have a gun that would be more comparable to this one. Would be I got a Mark II, a Savage Mark II that's a bolt action. It's just a regular 22. And it's wiggling. Huh. Looks like, actually looks like from what I'm looking at, it looks like the magazine's kind of got a split seam in it. So that's a little, like I said, cheap guns. That gun actually wasn't that cheap though, but the magazines are. The magazines are the worst part of some of these guns. But anyway. We'll shoot his cousin. We'll shoot his cousin and see if the cousin will hit anything with his cousin. Yeah, I think that 17 was over. It was almost $300 gun. So hopefully we can get that remedy and get that fixed. And one day maybe I'll come out here and do a bolt action video. Those sights, I really like those scopes on that. Those two guns. They're really nice. They're very clear. I mean, I like this. I think this one has a BSA scope on it. I like BSA scopes. They're really cheap, but for the money, they're good. I think those scopes are a little more expensive. I can't remember what kind they are. I don't want to advertise for everybody, but they're not bad scopes. Like I said, I could see pretty good out of them, but didn't get the experience because had a magazine malfunction. But when I get off here, we're gonna see if we can fix it. Let's just try this 64. I said, you know, I can hit anything with this old girl for the most part. When a gun is sighted in like this one, shoots as good as this one, it makes it fun. Makes it fun to come down here and do this. And this gun right here, like I said, the cheapest gun of the group, of probably all the guns I have, it eats them up, man. Eats it up. It's money every time I shoot it. Takes all the trash ammo, takes good ammo, trash ammos. Salvage 64 is just a solid 22. I mean, I know there's a couple more out there that I want to get my hands on, but to me, this one right here is a standard for me for now. This is the standard when it comes to 22. I mean, I don't even know how, and this is my old one. This ain't even my new one. My old one is still in the container. I brought it out the other day, shot it a few times. Didn't feel nearly as good as Old Faithful here. Not even close as Old Faithful here. I think maybe tomorrow when I come down, I'm gonna bring that Wildcat, that Winchester Wildcat down here and shoot that one a little more. I've shot that gun a few times. I really enjoy the sights on it, but actually the other day I was shooting it and I just started shooting it and the back sight broke on it. So I have another one to put on it. Hopefully we can get it put on right, and because that gun is accurate as any of this one without the scope. Out of the box with a fixed sight, it shoots just as good as this one does. And I'm gonna probably do a little. I like that gun, so I think I'm gonna come down. Got it fixed. I just want to make sure it's fixed and it shoots like it was before the back sight broke on it. I'm gonna try to hit this sight. I got a new gong up here, probably 45, 50 yards. I'm gonna try to hit it with this gun. Man, 50 yards with a $80 scope, $159 gun, with a guy that had double retina surgery a year ago this month. I don't really know what else to say. If you're out on a homestead, you got $150 and you got a little money for a scope, I wouldn't worry about the laser. I'd probably put a flashlight out if you're out at night. Flashlight's always good, but this gun right here is money if you get it sighted in right. I don't know if you heard the ding. Kind of messed me up when I had that little bullet malfunction on my shooting. It threw me off for a minute. But even at this range, this gun is it's accurate as hell. I mean, it's so much fun to shoot. It gives me so much confidence. I'm gonna hope to have these other guns sighting. I got a lot of work to do when it comes to sighting in these guns. I mean, that's why I love the fixed sight ones. You just take them out of the box and you just shoot. I really do think that's the art of shooting. I mean, I like shooting with a scope, but I think the art of shooting is just having a fixed sight and just shooting. I mean, you see a lot of guys here. I have one of these. I'll show you what I'm talking about. They'll put a gun on this tripod here, you know, and they'll set up like that, and it's so still. I mean, the gun's not moving, you're not moving, and they're shooting 100 yards and 200 yards and all that. There's one guy, and I'm gonna give him a shout out because I watch his show a lot, and it's Hickok 45. If you're into guns, you know who the dude I'm talking about. I don't think I've ever seen this man shoot with a sight. I mean, with a scope on his gun. It's just fixed sights with this guy, and he shoots, and I love watching that. And that's how I want to get. I want to be able to shoot just with fixed sights. I mean, that's how I grew up shooting. My grandfather didn't have a bunch of damn scopes on his gun. I didn't know what a scope was before I came an adult. But yeah, I just think the art of shooting is with a fixed sight. I don't care if it's a handgun or a rifle. You know, I love shooting with a scope. It's fun, it's cool, but it's kind of easy. Once you get it dialed in, like I said, my vision not nearly as good as it used to be. If I had my 20/20, I'd be lighting this shit up all day long. But we're not there yet. And hopefully we'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. You know, the good Lord blessed me to get my vision back, and I can only be thankful for that. You know, I can only be thankful for that. So, but anyway, we're gonna shoot this. We're gonna do about 3 more rounds, and I got to work on both these damn guns. You know, and that's one of the things when you get guns out of the box. Sometimes sometimes they're ready to go. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes you got to oil them up a little bit. Sometimes the magazines are just not. They're just not ready. They're not right. There's something wrong when they either gotta, you know, you put the bullets in and it stretches them out, or pushes the spring down too hard and they just don't work right. And like I said, for inexpensive guns, that's the problem with a lot of the guns is the magazines, and especially if you get aftermarket magazines, that's even worse most of the time. But like I said, it's 07 64. I think I got 6 magazines for this gun, or all my 64s. Any version of 64s I have, the cool thing about that, they all take the same magazines. So any 64 you got, I don't care if it's a Precision, I think it's the FVS, SVS R4, something like that. It's got a little short barrel. I got one of those. They all take the same magazine. So that's pretty cool. So I could probably, if I wanted to, I could probably come down here with 7 magazines for this gun if I wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sight these bolt action guns out. I like the mechanics of a bolt action gun. I like pulling the bolt back in the gun, the bullet going out and cocking it. I think that's pretty cool. I guess that's why I like that single shot shotgun. I like the mechanics of guns, how they operate. Besides, you know, these semi-automatics, they're a little different. You just pull the charging handle back on these, and you're ready to shoot. So there's not much mechanics to it. Mechanics or not, it's still fun to shoot. That's for sure. But I'm gonna just shoot one more magazine on here, and I'm gonna go because I got some stuff I gotta do. I don't even know what time it is, but I know I gotta put all this stuff up, and that's gonna take a minute. And I gotta work on these 2 guns. I want to have them working. I don't want to put them back in the container the way they are. That won't be good. But we're gonna go for that 50 yards up there. I hit it a few times. I don't know if y'all heard it, but that's a pretty good shot. We're gonna do it one more time because there's a 6-inch gong up there that I've been trying to shoot up for weeks, and I just can't get it. But that 8-inch gong is so much bigger, and I mean, you wouldn't think there was that big of a difference between 8 and 6 inches, but there is, because I've hit this 8-inch gong way more times than I've hit it with that 6-inch from the same distance with the same gun. We'll try that 6-inch, but I don't know. We'll try it. I don't know, my flow's kind of messed up now. We'll see. Then we got it once, and that's okay. We'll practice on that one a little more. But Savage 64, man. You got $200, go get you one. That's for sure. we're gonna clean up all this mess. We're gonna work on these guns for a sec down here. I probably got to take that one up to the house since that bullet's jammed in the chamber. But been a good day. Been a good day. We're gonna go get some lunch and probably work on a motorcycle today. I said I was gonna work on a motorcycle. I guess this is the day we're gonna do it. Probably motorcycle and a lawnmower. So it's gonna be a mechanical kind of day. Weather's beautiful out here today. I bet it's probably 80, not much more than 80 degrees out here, especially in these woods. It's so dense with leaves, you can't even see the sky half the time up here. I mean, I got sun coming in on me, but it's thick. So we don't want to spend all day working. We want to enjoy some of this day and not be working the whole time, but that's why I like to take breaks and come shoot guns or go fish for a little bit. Probably going to do a little fishing thing. I got a question about a fishing rod I bought, and hopefully somebody is watching this and can chime in on it tomorrow when I do that show. I bought this really cool, I think it's one of those bait casters. I think that's what you call them. I can't string that damn thing up where it can work to save my life. And I want to go fishing the next couple of days. And I want to use that rod. I mean, I've got it at Walmart. It was on sale for like 80 bucks. And they're normally over $100 anywhere else. And I've been wanting to use it. But I strained it up once and it just, I don't know what I did wrong. I might have to watch a video and have somebody show me how to bait this thing, strain this thing up. Because I really want to shoot it. So, but anyway, I'm going to get off here today. As always, thanks for watching my videos. I hope I got you some good content. The guns didn't perform the way I wanted them to. Like I said, one got a bullet in the chamber and then one the magazine stuck in it. So we'll get that out and we'll get that Mark II. Hopefully we'll get them sighted in. I don't know how long that'll take. I've only sighted in a couple of guns in my life, and both it could take me forever to get them right. And I wasn't even shooting that far. But anyway, it is what it is. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.